What are addressing modes in microprocessors? Imagine you are giving someone directions to find a hidden treasure. You could tell them the exact spot or give clues that lead them there. Microprocessors do something similar with data. They need to know where to find the data they need to work with. That is where addressing modes come into play. Addressing modes are methods used by microprocessors to specify the location of data that an instruction will use. They tell the processor how to find the data stored either in registers or in memory. Think of it as different ways to tell the microprocessor where to look for the information it needs to perform a task. One common mode is immediate addressing. Here, the data is directly written into the instruction itself. For example, if you want to load the number 55 into a register, the instruction will contain the number 55. This is quick because the processor doesn't need to fetch data from elsewhere. Next is register addressing. In this mode, the data is stored inside a register, which is a small storage space inside the microprocessor. The instruction simply tells the processor which register to look at. It is very fast because registers are inside the CPU, so no memory access is needed. Then there is direct addressing. In this case, the instruction contains the exact memory address where the data is stored. The processor reads this address and fetches the data from that location. This method is straightforward but requires extra space in the instruction to hold the address. Another mode is indirect addressing. Here, the instruction points to a register that contains the memory address of the data. The processor first reads the address from the register, then accesses the data from that address. This is useful for working with pointers and dynamic data. Implied addressing is a bit different. The instruction itself implies the data or the operation. For example, an instruction might tell the processor to clear a specific flag or operate on a fixed register. No extra data or address is needed in the instruction. More advanced microprocessors, like the Intel 8086 or 80186, use additional modes. For instance, register indirect with displacement adds a constant value to a register to find the data. This helps when working with arrays or complex data structures. In embedded systems and digital electronics, choosing the right addressing mode makes a big difference. It helps in reducing the size of instructions, speeding up execution, and making programs more efficient. For example, using immediate addressing for constants or indirect addressing for pointers can save time and memory. Understanding these modes is important for designing efficient microprocessor systems. They influence how fast data can be accessed and how complex the hardware needs to be. Picking the right mode can make a big difference in how well a system performs and how much memory it uses.